This is my Minecraft survival world where we have been transforming this Cherry Grove Valley. And ever since we got wings, we've been using up quite a lot of rockets. So today I think it's about time that we build ourselves a rocket farm because I have 5 rockets left. And that's definitely not going to last me much longer with all the flying that I've been doing. So a few episodes ago, we built this gatehouse and the wall entrance to our valley. And we have this tower on this side, which is basically just a big empty space. So I think that this is going to be the perfect place to put a creeper farm for gunpowder and a sugarcane farm for sugarcane turned into paper. And then we can combine those two things together and make rockets. We can make the farms automatic, but unfortunately we do have to craft the rockets ourselves manually for now, till that crafter gets added. I'm just following a tutorial, which I will link in the description. I'm definitely not smart enough to come up with these myself, but we got chest toppers glass. Oh, we need some campfires. I just have so much cherry wood that it's just probably the best thing to make all of this out of. I need 126 trapdoors, is that right? I think we should be all set to make our creeper farm. We're going to start with the creeper farm because I think that's the one that's going to be the most awkward. I definitely have built many sugarcane farms before. Oh, and I know exactly how to build those. So we'll start with the creeper farm, which I'm less familiar with. And I think we'll start at the top. So I managed to fit 4 layers of creeper farm in here, and then we have our little collection drop chamber down here, so they'll come down, fall down into here. But I forgot that we needed cats for this, so we need to head out and find ourselves some cat, and then we can probably just break a little gap in the side like this. Yeah, and bring the cats in because I need to get rid of the torches as well. I've left torches in here so that nothing spawns until we got the cats in. Yeah, this should be fine. We need to head out. There's a village not far away, so we should be able to go find some cats over there. And I don't actually have any fish either, so I'm going to just head down into the water, do a little bit of fishing with my sword. Oh, there's a drowned. There's a trident drowned. Excuse you. Oh boy, you do a lot of damage. Oh, well, that was silly. Oh no, and I'm back at spawn as well. There's my stuff. Okay, it's okay. It hasn't despawned. That's good. I can hear it drowned. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get my armor back on. Okay, hopefully this is enough fish to tame a few cats. Now we just have to hope that there are some cats in this village. Okay, I cannot find any cats in this village. I've looked around. I can't see any. There's not really many villagers here. This is where I stole the villagers from, and it's probably being loaded when I'm at my base, which is just over there. So maybe that's why. There is one other village that I know is not too far. So let's go try and check out the other village instead. I'm going to use my very few precious rockets because I don't want to have to run all the way over to the other village. We'll just glide gracefully across the land using just one rocket. Hello. Hi. Oh, this looks like you're having a lot of fun. I was just wondering if you had any cats here. Will you tell me if you've got any cats? Can I have... Oh, there was a there was a pig in there as well. There you go. You're all free to go. You're all very silly. Any cats? This is starting to be kind of confusing. I don't know why there's no cats in either of these villages. Okay, I know that there are also villages in the desert that I know where they are. The desert is obviously quite far away from my base, but we set up those nether portals a couple of episodes ago. So maybe we should head over to the desert instead and see if we can find some cats in those villages. You know, if I had thought about doing this before I only had 2 rockets left, I definitely could have just gone and flown and found a new village and found some cats. So I did not think this through very well. Okay, desert village. I really hope you got some cats for me. You got a camel. You got a cat. There's a cat. Oh my gosh. Finally. Can't believe I've been to 3 villages and this is the first cat I have found. Look, I got some fish. I got some fish for you. I don't know why you don't want to be my friend. It's not like I'm going to lock you in a box with some creepers for the rest of your life. That's it. Yes! Okay, we need to find you another friend. We just need to get 1 more and then we can breed them up when we get them home. Is that another one? Is that another one that's exactly the same color as well? It is. And it's been killing the rabbit. Oh gosh, you are a hungry cat. There we go. Okay, we got two cats. Okay, kitty cats, let's get home. What? Now we have to bring the cats through the nether. I'll be honest, I didn't think this part through. I think it might actually be a better idea for us to make a boat and just boat home and attach them on leads and kind of hope that this works. I don't think it's a good idea to take the cats through the nether. I think that this is going to be the better idea. Better than taking the cats in the nether. As much as this is probably horrible for them. I'm so sorry, cats. I'm so sorry. We have made it back to the valley with 2 cats in tow. Let's see if we can get you to get into the right positions. Can there be a baby kitten? You're in position. This is your home now. Baby kitten, come here. Sit down, please. You are going to live on this floor. There we go. Good job. Okay, the kittens are all in place. Now we just have to take out the light sources and close them in. And hopefully we will get some creepers spawning. Let's just build some scaffolding straight up from the tower, head up into the air and give it a few minutes, and then we can go down and check and see if any creepers have spawned in the farm, and hopefully it's all working. We'll have to build a spawn platform up in the air up here as well, but for now, I just want to make sure it's working first. Our valley is definitely looking very pretty from up here. Okay, it's been a few minutes, and oh, there's a creeper. Have we had more than just the one? It looks like we have. I think that we can say that is working just fine. Now we just need to make ourselves a quick little sugarcane farm along here. We're going to use mud because then we can put powered rails underneath and have a minecart going along, and it will pick up the items through the mud block because mud is not quite a full block. And we need to put water back here. And this is the very last of my sugarcane. And now hopefully we're not going to have to worry about sugarcane ever again. Now hopefully this minecart hopper is going to go all the way across and back. Yep, that's working perfectly. And it will drop off all of the sugarcane into here. I'll put the leftover 6 there. And now we just need to put some glass in front of this so that we don't lose the sugarcane out the front of the farm. So we have our gunpowder farm working, we have our sugarcane farm working, we've got our little rocket production area set up and running. The only problem is that this place is so ugly on the inside. It's all hidden inside this nice tower, but the inside of this building as we come in to these farms is this is not good. So we need to make this look much nicer. I'm gonna need some more spruce though. Okay, I think we're all good now. I've basically just closed off all of the walls. So we just have a single path that goes round past here. Oh, I need to finish. That's not good. That's not finished. But it comes along here. This is all kind of tidied up now. The sugarcane chest is just here. And then round here to the gunpowder chest. Ignore the non-farm things in the chest. Then we can get upstairs. There's a ladder here. I tried to put a staircase in, but it was just a little bit too tight on space. So this comes out onto the top of the wall. And then we can also go up here as well. We have a staircase here that goes out to this little ledge on the mountain. We'll do a path or something from this door along the mountain edge at some point. I think that will look cute. I'm glad that we've got this set up now. We don't have to worry about rockets anymore. We can just AFK upstairs for the gunpowder and we will have plenty of rockets. While we're working on this area, we also didn't finish the bridge. So this is the kind of gatehouse to get into the valley, and we were going to have a bridge across this this was here before, this gap in the ground. There was this dip already, and I think we're going to make this a little bit deeper, and I think we're going to put some dripstone in it maybe. The main thing is that we need a bridge across here. And I want to keep it fairly wide because this is going to be sort of the main entrance into the area. So it would have been quite a well-used bridge. Okay, I've made it to the other side. We're going to definitely need to flatten out some of this land as well. Now, because we're going for a very flat bridge, we're going to need some quite sturdy supports underneath to make this make sense, because usually bridges kind of arch up because that's how they support their weight. So if we're going to have this, we're going to need some big chunky pillars holding everything up like that. Yeah, I think that looks like it's being supported enough, I think. We'll add some kind of railings along here as well. I think this is starting to feel like a nice bridge here. And I still want to get kind of a bit of an arch sort of shape underneath. So let's try and make kind of an arch with some stairs like this. Maybe go round. That sort of looks like it's supporting in a sort of arch shape. And of course it has to be done on both sides. And I do also want to give this kind of a crumbly, ruined sort of feel. So I'm actually going to like take some of this out and replace it with like crumbling down pieces. Still want to be able to walk along the bridge. I don't want it to be totally like broken, but having like parts of it missing I think will be cool. Yeah, something like that. It's sort of falling apart. It's still holding itself up just about. Building in this style feels like it should take less time, but it actually takes way longer because you have to like build the thing properly before you start ruining it so that it looks right. And we add in a few leaves for the final finishing touches to the ruined look. And there we have our finished, fully ruined bridge. And I think it looks really good. I added some fence posts as well. Now we just need to finish up on this side. We need to connect this as a path, as if it's coming from somewhere. I'm just sort of transitioning from the stone into path blocks, and we'll have it go off in maybe this direction towards where the village is over there. Makes sense. And I did clear out a bunch of trees in this area when I was originally building the wall, so I'm going to just put a few saplings back in. That's a bit close to the path actually, just to sort of make this area feel like we're definitely very much in the cherry grove. We need some more trees up here. And there we go. We have a little path connecting our bridge, some cherry trees back in, making it feel very magical with all the cherry leaf falling. And our bridge is all complete. It's looking very ruined, but we can still get all the way across. Now it's looking all awesome from up here, but it's not really very deep. So we're going to dig out the ground down here and make this into like a proper kind of ravine down below the bridge. And we'll have to extend the bridge, these pillars down as well as we do this. But I think this will make it look much more kind of ominous and like threatening, like you definitely don't want to be falling off that bridge. Okay, and now we have a nice scary pit of spikes below our bridge leading into our valley, and our valley is feeling nice and safe and protected. Now the other part that I want to work on is this bit of the mountain here. I was thinking about extending the wall up here because we've kind of got this weird sort of flat area up here. But actually, instead of... Oh no, there's patterned snow. This bit of the mountain is just really kind of awkward looking. And I was thinking about extending the wall up here, but I think that might look odd as well. So I think I'm actually going to just try and finish, sort of build up the mountain just to meet the edge of the wall. And I built an ice farm up here a while ago, and I've just kind of been collecting up some ice over time because ice takes ages to collect. So I've just been kind of coming up here every now and then to collect up some ice. So I think I'm just going to use some of this ice to kind of build out the mountain to the edge here so that we don't have to extend the wall any further. And I got some snow as well to help fill this up. Well, it's certainly not the nicest looking mountain, but I think it will do the job. I do not have a lot of practice building, like doing terrain and terraforming, to be honest, especially not mountains. So it's looking a bit thin if we look at it from this side, but if we look at it from over here, I think, yeah, it looks fine. It's good enough. It looks like you can't really get over it, which is kind of the point. And I think it looks okay from the inside as well, kind of just blends into the rest of the mountain. Now I think one last thing to finish off the outside of this wall and this sort of area as a whole is I think we should get a tree in here, a custom cherry tree. We've got a bunch of the regular generating trees on this side of the ravine / bridge area, but I think maybe over on this side we've got like the tower on this side, and then I think a custom tree just over here would look really good. Kind of just growing like up the side of here, like it's kind of like it's leaning against the wall or growing up against the wall. And we can have some roots growing out here as well. I think that will look good. Because it's growing right on the edge here, it can be sort of like we can see the roots exposed a bit more. Yeah, those roots look good. I like that. Definitely much nicer working on a smaller custom tree than that one that we made last time. Kind of nice working on just like a regular sized tree again. Plus I could use the wall to get back up onto the top of the tree, which is much easier than having to build scaffolding to get up here. I love making custom trees, but they are definitely not the most easiest of things to make, especially in survival when you can't just sort of fly around and get a better angle and add a bit here and there. You have to build little scaffolding to get underneath everything. Okay, yeah, there we go. We have got ourselves a nice custom cherry tree in the front of this wall as well, which I think that really just helps to break up all of the grey and green. Like this is all very grey and green, and then yeah, we just have a pop of pink on the side there, and I really like how the roots are kind of growing down. I think that looks really cool. And I think we can now say that this front entrance bridge, the gatehouse, the tower, I think all of this area is now officially finished. Our entrance to our cherry grove is complete. And we got ourselves a rocket farm all built inside here. Let's go check on the rocket farm, actually. I haven't AFK'd at all since we built this, but I've just been in this area building, and I'm wondering, the sugarcane definitely should have been stacking up, but, well, that's doing quite well. How about the creeper farm? I mean, that's not too bad, actually, considering that we've not actually been AFKing properly. We can make ourselves quite a few more rockets. This is really good. There we go. We managed to get ourselves almost 3 stacks of rockets now, just from being in this area. That's definitely going to be really useful. We might not even really have to do any AFKing for this farm to keep ourselves stocked up on rockets. But that is going to be the end for this episode. I'm very happy with all of the progress that we've made in this area. I think our valley is feeling nice and well protected now, which is really good. But I would love to hear what you all think as well about this entrance area, the bridge, and the canyon ravine spike trap thing that we've got going on. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!